basically said, F it. F everything, F everyone. I don't care what people think about me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy.
Welcome everybody to Test, Fail, Learn, Grow. I want to introduce our guest, Marina, a powerhouse entrepreneur and mother, building not just one, but 7 businesses.
Thank you. Wow. But yeah, here I am ready to go.
You've built a lot, but underneath that drive, there was something holding everything together. What was that?
I think it is a big deal where you grew up and how you grew up. And I think me growing up in a Russian culture, I'm from Estonia with parents who were so strict, immediate generation right after the World War II, where women had to carry the household while men were in a war fighting. So they really taught me, don't ask for help. This is only you. Nobody owes you anything. Taught me how to be that power woman as well. So I had no other choice. I married young at 20, was a mom, business owner, and a wife. I was doing everything. When first divorce happened, I just walked away with the 2 suitcases and 2 little girls. When second marriage came, it was the same story. Addicted to alcohol, addicted to the drugs.
When we come up in that struggle, it develops resilience. It builds strength and character that now you're walking in life. When you stepped into your businesses, what was your mindset?
Me or nothing. I'm gonna do it or nothing gonna happen. My biggest challenge was honestly not just the running businesses and building them, but it was personal struggle. At the end of the day, I am a child of alcoholic. I married addicts, right? If you really truly don't realize what a trauma was in childhood, I started attracting people who I thought I could save. When I got divorced from my second husband, because he had, again, drinking problem and he almost killed my daughter, he got sober and we remarried in 2022. He relapsed. I asked for divorce and 2 weeks later, my husband committed suicide. So that's where the struggle started, a real struggle. We just purchased a commercial building where I could move my cleaning services. We were renovating. I was building for food to go. What am I supposed to do about it? Basically tell myself, like, I can handle it and just power through it. I opened the business and the new building within 2 months. And that's where I met a lot of judgment from people that I don't grieve the way I'm supposed to grieve, that she just cares about the money. And nobody's seeing behind it a brokenness and sleepless nights and guilt and shame. I just was so overwhelmed and isolated. So that's where I realized I can't live like that anymore.
Do you have any advice for people that may be listening that are in that valley experience right now?
I basically said, F it. F everything, F everyone. I don't care what people think about me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. People really started saying and judging me openly. Look at her, she's just traveling, she's enjoying her life, like her husband hasn't been dead for 2-3 months. In reality, I just got so tired and I just said, if not now, then when? That's why I'm trying to build a personal brand where I help women who grew up in a house of alcohol abuse or married that like I did. I'm trying to be advocate for help. You still can hustle, you can still be busy, but take care of yourself.
It's crazy how we confuse strength with self-abandonment. We talk about the grind and how we're working all the time, but not paying any attention to ourselves. What would you see as some of the key learnings through that valley experience that really stood out to you?
Even going through all this, 3 divorces and suicide, I still would not change a thing because it really truly made me who I am today. I just start showing up as myself, just who I am. I am who I am. Like, I'm not gonna be pretending that I didn't go through it, because in my culture, it's a big no-no. You don't share your sad stories. So yeah, I just show up. I just show up messy, driven, strong, just myself today.
This is a massive shift, honestly, that most people don't make. And it sounds like not only did you start telling the truth to other people, you started telling the truth to yourself. We learn through failure, we learn through adversity, and your resilience is something you've learned through experience. You can't read about resilience in a book. It has to be life experience. All of my business experience and success has been based on testing, failing, learning, and growing.
The most important is to be honest with yourself. Working with a therapist and truly digging deep, that was painful. I realized how many people I'm attracting now versus those broken people. Now I attract really healthy people.
It's that self-reflection, and it's very difficult for us to see inside of ourselves because as defense mechanisms, we put up blinders that protect us throughout our childhood and life. But once you unlock that and open up your eyes, then you can really step into who you are. Marina, any closing thoughts for our listeners today?
I really wish that for everyone, where they find that strength to take all their mistakes and hurts, put a pride aside, and truly start loving themselves for who they are, with all the baggage, with all the hurt, with all the pain, just who they are.